What is up, last rep? So this video is basically just gonna be like a raw, uncut, quick little 5-minute reflection on these past 4 years because last rep turns 4 this month. So I figured I'd just sit down and kind of reflect on my feelings and like where I'm at mentally with the brand and hopes for the future, and yeah, just hopefully keep it short and sweet. I got the OG of OGs, last rep on. 4 years still going strong. This is like the first piece that sold out for last rep, and obviously it still holds up. It's a little faded on the logo, but that's because it's been through hundreds of washes. So yeah, but first, I'm hungry. Oh, hey Chuck. What's up, buddy? Hold on, I gotta do a video. So what's up? #1 mascot right there, last rep. Yes, this is a fitness brand, but I love my Braum. I don't get to eat it as often, so I figured I'd just do it for this video because I'm very hungry. This was my go-to college meal. It's a triple meat bacon cheeseburger with a large fry and a chocolate malt. This meal's got to be like at least 3,000 calories. Let me just show you what I'm working with. I also had to speed run to Braum's before they closed, so I'm sure they spit all over my shit because I ordered this like with 15 minutes left before they closed. Look at that bad boy. Look at that slop. It don't get no better than that. Here, that was gonna be the thumbnail. I ate half the fries on the way home, obviously. I got my chocolate malt. Love it. But yeah. 4 years. I feel like I've learned a lot with growth and development and just learning how to deal with the slow periods of this business, how to deal with budgeting, I feel like when you have a very small budget, I'm gonna try not to talk with my mouth full. I'm so hungry. When you have as small of a budget as I do, it makes you think more about where you're putting money at. And me personally, I've put thousands of dollars into this business, and I've also made thousands of dollars. But that's definitely one of the biggest things I've realized over this past 4 years is just kind of dealing with the goods and the bads, the ups and the downs. Trying to not go into a slump, trying to constantly grab people's attention, which is probably the worst part about it. The worst thing I hate about it is constantly fighting for people's attention, because that's all it is online now. Is like everybody's just trying to sell you something. I'm trying to sell you clothes, I'm trying to sell you fitness, I'm trying to sell you this, that. So just coming up with ideas, or that lack thereof, of content and all that, trying to grab your attention has been tough, because I necessarily don't have the confidence, don't have the patience for it. That's something I am constantly trying to work on. I've always felt that I enjoy being behind the scenes, dealing with numbers and stuff, but it being my brand, and like I'm the only one that's obviously working on it right now, and I don't really have help besides my girlfriend, my friends, you know, their input and all that. But yeah, it just being myself, I have to do everything. I have to, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. But I've come to realize, yeah, I really just enjoy being behind the scenes, not necessarily in front of the camera, but obviously I'm gonna have to learn to live with it. I'm gonna have to learn to do it. I can't just disappear from the brand, even as big as it gets. I can't just disappear. So yeah, that, and man, just constantly thinking about it, constantly thinking about ideas, constantly trying to improve, constantly trying to figure out what's next. I'm gonna eat some of this burger while I think. I'm gonna make y'all watch me. This has been sitting here get cold. Man, it's already at 6 minutes. Skip ahead like 20 seconds while I take another bite of this burger. My true feelings about it is, obviously I want one day to get to where this is my full-time gig. This is all I think about. This is paying my bills. This is all I do 50 hours a week. And right now I'm also, that's another thing I'm learning, is balancing a full-time job. It requires me 40 plus hours because my commute's crazy. But 40 plus hours there, having the energy to still go to the gym, have the energy to still have a social life, and having the energy to work on this as much as I can. And it's tough, to be honest, but you know, if other people can do it, if other people, it's been done. People work their asses off. People work 60, 70, 80 hour plus weeks with their full-time job, and also ran a business and got it to peaks so successful that, you know, they're killing it. So obviously it's been done. So it's just learning to remember that, and like remember that it's temporary. And I love it though. I wouldn't still be doing it if I didn't love it. I love innovating. I love coming up with new ideas. I love designing clothes, like seeing a design and like thinking it's dope, and like thinking, you know, I'd wear that, or you know, or hearing people's feedback and being like, yeah, that shit is nice. Hearing that, it's so important too to hear positive feedback, hear constructive criticism, but also hear positive feedback. All right, my phone's telling me I'm running out of storage, so I'm about to wrap this up. It was like 8 minutes, but yeah, last rep, 4 years. Peace out.